Hi, this is Ben Rolnik, and I'm here with the world's most adorable art critic, my brother, Daniel Rolnik. Daniel,
Hi.
you want to say hi?
Hi, I'm Daniel, and this is my brother Ben.
So Daniel has become an extremely successful art blogger and art critic, rising from the Phoenix ashes of nothing to become one of LA's most adorable art critics. So Daniel, what's the secret to your success?
Positive mental outlook, bro, and keeping a cheerful eye on everyone's carefree mind.
Okay, please, elaborate on this, because I know I've observed you throughout your life, Mr. Rolnik, and I've noticed one thing from your biography, and that is that, you know, it didn't always start off so easy for you. So what shifted?
I don't know if there's a necessary shift, but it's all about being consistent and just believing in yourself and constantly growing. Like, I still feel like I'm constantly growing, and if I wasn't, I would be kind of afraid. Like, whenever I feel stagnant, I feel afraid, and I don't know if that makes me a shark, like, that's really cute, or a bearded, or what, but, like, I feel like I have to constantly do something, and that constantly doing something is evolve myself.
So in what ways do you keep doing things? In what ways do you evolve yourself?
Well, like, in college, for example, I wanted to maximize my time. So I would write down a schedule of how long I did everything, from, like, brushing my teeth to putting on socks, like, ridiculous trackings of time. And then I would write it all down and track it and figure out what I could condense, what I could place in different points of the day, and where I could take breaks to maximize myself so I could be doing more work at school, but also have more work to myself.
Now, did you find that satisfying?
Yeah. Like, it actually made me a lot less stressed out. Like, I thought it would make me stressed out to just see everything, but then it made me less stressed out because I realized things like I was spending too much time getting distracted. So if I would focus too much time on one particular thing, I would end up not actually utilizing that time right originally, because I'd be distracted, so I'd be on the internet surfing different things when I should be writing a paper. Whereas if I realized how to track everything, I could put it at the right time, put it at the right place, and not get dissuaded.
So I know you went from not really using Yelp to becoming an elite Yelp blogger.
Oh yeah, baby.
In a very short period of time. So how did you do that? And does this relate to that process?
Yeah, I mean, that just relates to my life, bro. Like, I just had this goal. Like, I was using Yelp, and I thought to myself I'd only join if I could become an elite member. And so I just thought, I mean, I didn't even think. I just knew. I was just like, I'm going to become an elite member. So I just posted all day long. Every second, every time I thought of a place or was on the site, I would do a post. And it's not that crazy, like, to think of, like, how many times do you visit Yelp? Every time you visit it, do one post. I mean, you're bound to have a zillion posts within a week. So
okay, but this is the difference, right? Because most people, when they think about posting, they think about writing an A paper for a class, right? But I don't think you thought about it that way, did you?
I just wanted to get the clearest information about the places I was going to out there. So I didn't want it to be lengthy in description, because that's what I do, like, for blogging, and let's be frank, Yelp isn't paying me. So I would just be really clear. Like, if they have an amazing falafel and that's the best thing there, I'd just be like, amazing falafel, must get it with the frozen lemonade, or something like that. It was just very clear, the same reviews I would want to read, and I would try and put, like, the one negative to it, but it wasn't that crazy. It was just, like, very basic, very simple.
But you wouldn't do the negative, though, I thought. I thought you only tried to do positive things.
I only tried to do positive things. I did the negative ones a couple times, but only if I, like, for sure was never going to go back to that restaurant, or, like, had met the owner of something and they turned me off so much that I would never, I don't want to say never, but never want to go back, because, like, I don't want to, like, I don't know, that's weird.
Yeah, because you have an experience doing that with your art blogging.
Yeah, but
right?
you gave French Laundry 1 star, and that's, like, the best restaurant in the world.
That's true. I did give French Laundry 1 star, but I got so many, like, positive reviews for that review. But
I feel it. Like, did you do that just to be rebellious or what? Like,
no, I felt it. I felt for the best restaurant in the world, or one of the best restaurants in the world, I expected something more. And literally 75% of the dishes were disgusting to me.
I mean, I thought it was great, except for like the fish penis or whatever disgusting fish. I mean, I just hate fish.
Yeah, I totally agree. So anyways, wait, let's go back to something, because you're extremely productive, right? And you just mentioned one of your keys to productivity. But I mean, are there any other sort of mindset things, like any other practices that you incorporate in order to stay more productive than, perhaps other people who aren't as successful?
Yeah, you can't think what if. What if will kill you? Like, I mean, if you think about what if, it's just going to stop you right there. You just got to do it. Like,
Wait,
you might
what
make
if
a mistake.
What if what?
Like, you can't think, what if I post this? What are people going to think? You just got to do it. Like, if it's something you'd say to someone else, then you do it. So do it. Like, why be afraid? If fear and thinking what if will stop you from being productive.
But now we're talking about a permanent medium, right? So can't that what if also save you from making the wrong choice?
Possibly, but I mean, I think there's a better way of phrasing that. I think it's better just to say, would I say this to the person? Like, if for instance, a Yelp, like, if you did a review of a Yelp restaurant, is it something that you would personally say to the chef or your waiter? And if it's not, then then probably don't post it. If it is, go ahead, post it, bad or good. If it's something you wouldn't mind saying to someone, you're going to be okay. If you trust your gut, you're going to trust your instinct.
That's an amazing standard.
I mean, unless you're such an asshole that you would just say terrible things to people.
Well, but either way, that might also take the pressure off, right? Because the alternative is, instead of saying, would I actually say this, trying to write something that is the most profound thing ever written.
You're never going to write that. I mean, you might, but like, if you set yourself up for that, how can you do it? Like, it's usually unknown. Like, you just write something thinking you want to get your idea across, and that's for other people to decide if it's profound. And I mean, just to give you an example, like, one of the highest hit articles I did was about like a random wall I found in New York 2 years ago that has socks stapled to it, and it's like, I was just like, that's stupid. Like, that's just socks stapled to a wall, and I thought it was funny, and I wrote about how I thought it was funny, but I don't know, other people related to that, and they chose that to be popular.
So maybe it's about not taking things so seriously.
No, I mean, you should take like what you do seriously, but you don't have to take yourself like 100%, like, because you don't know. You can't tell what other people are gonna say or think. Like, you can only know what you're gonna say and think.
Hold on 1 second. We'll be right back.
No, you can do
And
wrong.
we're back. So you're saying you can only account for what you're gonna think and not what other people think. Right? So when you were younger, do you think you cared a lot more about what other people think?
I mean, probably. I don't know. You knew me.
Well, I mean...
It's not like I'm a stranger.
No, I know, but I'm just asking you, is like, personally, because I've definitely seen you grow over the years, right? So I'm wondering, like, what were the most profound changes? What were the most profound differences in your old outlook versus your new one?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like wanting to get over the what if in the back of your head. Like, I don't want to think what if in my life, because that makes me sad. Like, I don't want to think what would happen if I had talked to that beautiful girl. I'm just going to talk to her. And like, at first when I started doing it, it was awkward, and then you get over it. And I mean, of course, like, I'm relating it to girls now, but it relates to art, everything. But I love beautiful girls. So
You make a left here. Okay. But I mean, there's something else that you mentioned right at the beginning here, which was positivity. You think you've changed? Sorry, we got cut off there for a second.
Yeah, we're actually driving to our dad's house.
We're driving to our dad's house for Thanksgiving, and so Daniel, I mean, what advice do you have out there for people that want to become more successful and break out and amplify whatever it is that they do?
Destroy the what if of your mind and just do whatever you thought you wanted to do. Like,
So
if you thought about writing a book, just write a book, regardless of how good or bad it is. Dedicate a year, dedicate a month, dedicate a week, however fast it's going to take you, and just do it. Don't even edit it. Just show yourself that you can, and then you can't be stopped.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it sounds
you'll get
like
it off your mind.
it sounds like this what if, eliminating the what if has been a really significant thing for you.
For anyone, like, the more you think what if, the more tense you're going to be, the more stress you're going to have, the more everything's going to be difficult in your life if you think what if. If you just do stuff, I was going to say shit. Am I allowed to say shit?
No, but just keep going.
Okay. Sorry, there's this really funny side of an evil clown that's fat and it has alcohol next to it. Anyways, yeah, eliminating the what if is important. You'll eliminate stress if you eliminate the what if. You'll just do what you want to do. I mean, don't become a complete jerk and just like don't eliminate the what if. If your what if is like, what if I killed that person? Like, eliminate the what if. What if is like happy, innocent things that you want to do, like write a book or go surfing or go sailing. Just do it. Just like sign up for that class. Just don't even think about it. Don't worry about it. As long as it's not like buy a plane and go bankrupt for your life, but just do something that you always want to do.
Yeah. You know, because, I mean, that's it, right? If people aren't taking action, then they'll never make any progress. There's no way for them to succeed.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words. It's a cliche, but it's true.
It's very true. And that's one thing that I've noticed in you, is that you definitely take a lot of action. Whereas a lot of people will speak, you know, it's like you're the guy who's sitting there writing all these Yelp reviews, becoming an elite status, or writing literally one blog post for these different magazines that you're working for a day. If not multiple, showing up to multiple like art galleries in a single night.
It's a lot more. But, you know, we just got to our dad's house, so we're going to have to check out and return to this in a little bit. Stay tuned.
Alright, so much love, many blessings, and eliminate the what ifs from your life.